Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Greetings from the sleeper berth, and I hope y'all are doing amazing out there. First, let me give a shout out to my international followers. You know who you are. If you're from outside the U.S., please let me know how you're doing down below. Because in the end, we're all in this together, and there's a lot that's going on right now. I'm Zach Bell. This is Truckin' It. And just had to blow my nose there right quick because I've got allergies going on. But I hope y'all are doing amazing out there in this time of crisis, because I'm not, and there's a good reason why. For those of y'all who are in the national media and follow me on my other social media channels, this video goes out to you, okay? To those people at, let's say, NBC5, Dallas-Fort Worth, I need to let y'all know my situation right now in terms of getting a hot meal on the road. Truck stops are cracking down on what hours they are open. And I'm dead serious. They're still providing us a place to park. They're still providing us fuel. But when it comes to getting food out on the road, many of the places have been closing at 8 p.m., 10 p.m., or midnight. So when I'm trying to truck at 4 in the morning and I need a hot meal at that time, good luck is all I'm being told by them. If your last name is Haslam, or if your name is Warren Buffett, this applies especially to you, because it's your chain, Pilot Flying J, that has really been giving me the problem. I really think that y'all ought to offer more hot food on the road, and I'm finding myself relying more and more on junk food like candy bars and Starburst and Skittles instead of actual food, and that's causing my diabetes to become worse. And that's just making things harder on me, and it's making things harder on y'all. Okay? Do you not understand the scope of this situation there? Because there's a lot of drivers like me out here who need a hot meal in the middle of the night, and not a single one of you at the big truck stop chains has listened to us. And particularly if your last name's Buffett or Haslam. The guys at Love's are a little bit more responsive. And by the guys at Love's, I mean Mr. Love himself specifically, and his family of employees. I have seen a little bit of hot food and some roller wieners and stuff available there, but only during certain times. And definitely not at 4 a.m. And I've also seen a problem where some of the TAs have had to close their restaurants. And worse yet, I've seen the mom and pops actually have to close their entire stores. And when I say mom and pops, I mean the independently owned truck stops. Like the 101 Travel Plaza off Interstate 40 in Tennessee. Some of the independent truck stops down there in Texas that are usually like the Gateway Travel Plazas, for example. And some of the Tiger Marts. You probably know who those are. And many other places are having to restrict their store hours as well. So, in the end, it's becoming harder and harder to find a hot meal on the road. I mean, there's only so much a driver can do. I mean, I do carry that Hot Logic that I've mentioned in a previous episode on board my truck and use it all the time. But it takes an hour to cook a hot meal. And in that hour, I need to be moving down the road. I can't be sitting and waiting on food to warm up just because of the problem here. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Hot Logic is a great invention. But that being said, not having the stuff to even be able to put in it unless I bring it myself is becoming more and more of a problem. I really need those restaurants to reopen. I mean, Pilot, Wendy's, Arby's, Subway, Denny's, etc. They all need to get back in order. I mean, I understand if it's takeout only or if it has to be delivered or whatever, okay? But I really do need that hot meal at any time. And I'm seeing more and more that I can't get it anymore. It's become the new normal, and working night shift is taking its toll. So, drivers, I'd encourage you to contact your local officials about this. And to contact the FMCSA as well. And, oh yeah, don't be afraid to share this with national media and local media. Because in the end, we all still need a hot meal. And unfortunately, the truck stop chains have put profits over our safety. TA, Pilot Flying J, and loves travel stops. This especially goes out to you. Please do what you need to do to get this back in order. And tell the state governments that are imposing these kinds of restrictions to stop. Because you're affecting my ability to work. We need the essential employees now more than ever. And I hope y'all can get something worked out on this. Because in the end, it's going to make for a stronger economy and a better nation. Let's make your best trip. And by the way, to you fellow drivers out there, and to you prospective drivers who are stuck in the quarantine situation, I'm feeling for you too. Now is a great time for you to go get that CDL. And if you can't go get it because your class is closed or because your DMV is closed, go take some practice tests online. Go and grab a camera, learn to take some pictures, and spend or do whatever else you're kind of interested in learning. Because it's always a great time to learn. And I would really like it to see y'all succeed in whatever venture you're doing. So, keep learning, keep thinking, keep on trucking. And until next time, let's make your best trip your next trip. And let's get some more hot food out there on the road. And please, if you know of anybody who runs a restaurant and you have the option to get hot food there, do it. Support that local business and support all their employees as they go through this trying time. And I hope things get better soon. And I pray for y'all to just hopefully be able to get things back in order. Bye for now.